Good evening.
Evening.
Let the madness begin.
Yeah.
So we're up first tonight.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Yeah. So let the madness begin. What we're going to do, guys, is we're going to start wrapping things up about 10 to 8. Give people plenty of time to go make a brew or get a beer or whatever your beverage of choice is to go sit down and watch Wayne's members live stream.
Yeah.
So it's only fair. So yeah, we'll about 10 to we'll start wrapping things up.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds perfect.
Yeah. Well, just gives people time to go make a brew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good week, Kev?
Yeah. Yeah. Fairly good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not been too bad here.
Yeah, getting there. Some new things obviously have cropped up. There is a message as well that I need to read out from Fan Home about the Star Trek ships. And some new stuff has appeared on the Hachette website, hasn't it?
Yeah, we're going to show that in a sec when we go to do the news. So, yeah, the news. There has been a few bits in the news this week. So let me share my screen. This one, I think, is the one that's going to top it, though, for everybody. And it is the Schumacher Formula One car.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know loads of people were asking about this.
Yeah.
Like loads and loads of people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I knew instantly when it came out it'd be popular. I've set up a Facebook group for it. Most people have found that. And yeah, it's gonna be a popular one.
So shipping will begin in March 2026. There's a free gift if you subscribe today, and that comes with package 15. Sort of shows what you'll get in your first pack, very similar to the Red Bull.
Yeah.
What we got in the first pack of the Red Bull. We do have some pictures.
The pictures look absolutely stunning.
And I'm probably going to do this.
Yeah, yeah, you did. You did say that if it came out, that you would definitely consider it.
This is the era I was watching Formula One.
Yeah.
So there's a few things that niggle me. Obviously, the illegal decals. Obviously, some of the sponsors are not on there, but I think people can probably do them. I did say there should be a removable steering wheel as well, because that came into force around about that time, that the driver could remove the steering wheel, get out the vehicle, and then put the steering wheel back. And it doesn't come with any wet tyres, and that's what Schumacher was famous for. His speed in the wet.
Yeah.
So specifications: made of metal and ABS. A faithful reproduction of the V10 engine, working suspension, rubber tyres, detailed interior, removable nose and engine cover, functioning rear light, sound effects recreate the engine startup and acceleration, high quality finish and livery, remote control included. The other thing it's got, and I have looked at it carefully, I cannot see there is a fuel filler on the side, and back then they did refuel cars in the pit stops. So
yeah,
we do have a 360-degree view.
Might be able to see it on there.
I've looked, I've even zoomed in, and I can't see one. But this is the prototype. It could change.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
So you got what's going in your magazines as well, and then you've got your gifts, which is a replica helmet, Ferrari hat. We've got a 1/24 scale model, and we've got some posters as well, and the normal free slipcase. So yeah, very, very nice.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you've got a premium offer as well if you want a display case for it.
Yeah, display cases seem to be sort of like the norm now with a lot of these builds.
Yeah. So I mean, I know in certain countries the stickers were allowed to advertise, and then in the UK they weren't allowed to advertising because we banned advertising of tobacco products. But it would nice to be an option there.
Yeah.
Whether you could display them or not. So that's what's included in the first assembly stages. So you kind of get an idea what you're getting into, and then you've got all the gumph about it. So
yeah. How many stages?
Right, let's have a look.
It's always worth noting the stages. 20 shipments, it says.
Right, so yeah, 20 stages, yeah. So it does look nice, I've got to admit. So there we go. So that's the first bit. Then this next one was sent to me by a subscriber, and this is Poacher or Pocket or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
And they are doing a Ducati Superbike V2 engine.
That's right. They've also got the Ducati as well, and they used to do this quite a lot. So you used to be able to get like the bike builds or a car build, and then they would do an upscale of the engine.
Yeah.
And they haven't done it for a while, so this is like their first venture back into it.
So it's quite a nice few coasters.
Yeah, they've got a deal with Ducati, so there's probably going to be quite a few superbikes come out through them.
Yeah. We just come out of that one. £159.99. Not cheap.
That I would say it's quite cheap for that sort of 1/4 scale engine on it. So
yeah,
with a little plaque and a mount it for it as well. So
skill level 1. I don't know how their skill levels work, but
no.
And then obviously the recommendations down below.
Yeah, they've got the new ones down there. I think that's a Porsche. That's a new one that's just come out as well.
Oh, if you if I go back, come on. There is the Ducati.
There's the Ducati that they've just announced.
Yeah.
Is that the Porsche as well there? They've got a Porsche there they've just announced.
So there's that as well, and I'll just show the Porsche quickly.
Yeah, they announced 3 new kits.
There we go.
Yeah. Now, I don't think it comes with sounds or lights. A lot of their stuff doesn't.
No, it doesn't. They don't.
And they tend to be plastic, all plastic as well.
So that's them. So next, last thing for me to show, excuse me, is this appeared on Hachette's website. Now this is a register your interest. So first of all, we've got Dungeons and Dragons, legendary tales of magic, monsters, and epic adventure.
Yeah, this is a Chronicles, so it's a book collection.
Excuse me. And then secondly, Harry Potter knitting.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you can knit yourself a Harry Potter blanket.
There is something interesting though, and that is they've got these register for interests, but there's one that isn't there that we know for certain is coming out, and that's the Warhammer one.
Yeah.
And it's strange because it's not advertising as a register, even though we know it comes out in March, the first week of March. So it means that even though they've got these register your interest, there's other ones coming out that they're not advertising.
Yes.
So we could still get the Guardians of the Galaxy ship and the 1/6 scale DB5.
Yeah. So that is all from me for this week with what's going on. And I have to bring us back on. There we go.
Hey.
Up to you, Kev.
Yeah, so the only thing that we got from Fan Home this week was to do with the Star Trek ships and to do with US customers only. So if you're in the US, if you're in the UK or anywhere else, doesn't affect you. It's only US customers. And it basically is saying from today, the Star Trek ship collection will move to a pre-order status for a couple of weeks If you wish to sign up to the collection, don't worry, we will reopen soon. For single purchases, these ships will be marked as temporarily out of stock for the time being as well. Any single purchase ordered, which have yet to dispatch, will be held, and these shipments are expected to resume in 2 to 4 weeks' time. If you have any order waiting to be dispatched, don't worry, we have the order and your item is safe. And it's basically, it says these steps and actions are being done to help with improvement of the situation we're rolling out, which is going to fix the technical / packing issues that have affected some customers and orders in the last couple of months. And they also say they'll be sending out updates through email as well to make sure everyone is apprised of the situation. Everyone knows what's going on. So it looks like they're shutting down the operation for a couple of weeks so they can sort out the problem. If you have been following the Star Trek ship problem, there's been a major problem with the Enterprise D and the Enterprise C. So a lot of people have ordered the Enterprise B and have gotten the Enterprise C. And people that have ordered the Enterprise C got the Enterprise D. So there's like been a big muck up. There's obviously also problems where some customers have gotten ships like a month ahead, if you know what I mean. So instead of getting this one, they've been sent the next month's one instead, which is this one. So it's to sort out problems, I think, to do with that. But it is good that they're sorting the problem out. But it does mean that the warehouse will have to sort of go offline for a couple of weeks so they can sort it out. But yeah, it's a good sign. I don't think it's affecting the UK side of it, just the US side at the minute. But we do know that there has been similar disruptions with a lot of other Partworks as well, in terms of getting duplicate collection and stuff like that, where you're supposed to get issue 42 and you get 2 of issue 44 instead, and things like that. So this could be a solution that they're doing to minimize and fix it. But that's on the official Facebook fan home group. So if you want to keep up with all those updates, go along, give it a follow, and keep yourself in the loop.
Right. I think that's it. Right. Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
Let me scroll right up. Right. Okay. So let's do the chat.
Yes.
Okay. So yesterday at 7:30 p.m. we've got Steve131 going evening all. There we go.
Evening, Steve.
And then we've got the other Mark saying hi one and all. So hi Mark. Then we've got D Harris who says a very good evening, Mark and Kev. So good evening, D.
Hi, D.
Right. Them's the one they deleted.
Yeah.
So and then next we've got Spider Sprue who says hi Kev on Mark's channel. So good evening, Spider Sprue. Then he goes hop, hi Mark on Kev's channel. So hi Spider Sprue. We've got Will's Workshop who says good evening. Are we all ready for a non-stop model streams? Win is on at 8 p.m. tonight for members, and then the HTM crew take over at 9 p.m. So yes,
yes,
quite packed tonight.
Yeah, it's quite packed on a Sunday now.
Well, it is, yeah. We've got David Phillips in who says evening all. Good evening, David. Welcome.
Hi, David.
And we've got Ian Campbell says gonna be a wild night. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then he says hi all. So hi Ian.
Hi Ian.
Then we've got David Hallin who says a very good evening all. So good evening, David. Welcome.
Hi, David.
And then we've got Dave Matt Building who says good evening, Mark and Kev. It's Sunday night once again. Have a great stream and good evening to all in chat. So good evening, Dave Mac.
Good evening, Dave.
Next we've got Horlicks who says good evening all. So good evening, Horlicks.
Hi, Horlicks.
And then we've got Burgess in who says evening all. Good evening, Burgess. Welcome.
Hi, Burgess. Yeah, Burgess sent me a video of someone that can get the decals for the Schumacher car.
All right.
So there's I think I've seen quite a few. There's probably quite a few people that can actually do that. So
Yeah.
it's worth sorting that out. So you've got them on standby.
Yeah. Spider Spruce says, got another 3 issues only for the Iron Spider, not complaining, cheaper. I wonder if they've done it so when the UK get their next pack with 6 issues, it will level it with us. So yeah, that's just, it's out of stock.
Yeah, maybe.
That out of stock. Yeah. Next, we've got Ian's World of Models who says, evening to all in chat. Good evening, Ian. Welcome.
Hi, Ian.
And we've got Trevor, Hand Collectibles, who says, evening, Mark and Kev. So good evening, Trevor.
Hi, Trevor.
And we've got Steve131 again saying evening also. Good evening, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Then we've got Kevin and Mary who say, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Kevin and Mary.
Hi, Kevin and Mary.
And Burgess says, I may or may not have ordered the Schumacher and the Supra.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. There's no cryptic clue in that. It's
yeah,
Burgess and her vehicles, you know, and
yes.
engines. Yeah. Will's Workshop says, I will wait until there is a Nigel Manson Red 5, I think. I'm not seeing that one.
Oh, yeah. No, what did Nigel he was Williams, wasn't he?
I can't remember.
I think Nigel was Williams. I remember him driving a Williams. I'm sure I did.
Ian Campbell says, I'm tempted with this F1 build. Yeah.
I think a lot of people are.
Same here. I'm very tempted. Very. Ian's World of Model says, I am with you on that one, Will Red 5. Ian says, I'm sure I can work with Horlicks to ensure the full set of missing decals are done. There we go.
Yeah, brilliant.
Burgess says, the one in the Ferrari Museum is also missing the decals. Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Like you said, though, Mark, some of them were taken off during some races because of promotion and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Trevor says, I like the Ferrari, but I was more of a Damon Hill fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got Stephen Haynes Models in who says, hi, Mark and Kev. So, good evening, Stephen. Welcome.
Stephen.
And Horlicks says, and a Schumacher figurine, as Mark suggested. So, I suggested to Horlicks for it Thursday night to maybe do a 1/8 scale of Michael Schumacher to stand by the F1 car.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
That would be really cool. I said you don't even need to go really much for facial features because you can have him with his helmet on.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Sahane says, jump, hi, Kevin and Mark. So, hi again, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
And Stephen31 says, defo one of the greats. Saw him at Monaco 95. Wow.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I would have been very young then. Ian's World of Models says, it's good having separate engine as the one in the bike is mostly covered when made.
Yes.
Well, it's a bit like that with a Rossi bike, to be honest with you. All that detail and pipes is just all covered in the end.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the side will be able to be removable with the Ducati.
If it's like the Rossi, no.
Right, okay.
And if it's like the Rossi, once you've got the sides on, you're never opening the thing back up again.
It's one of them, is it?
It's one of them that you're never going to do. Unless you're like Will's Workshop and doesn't care about taking things apart again.
Yeah.
I would go, no, I'm not taking that apart again.
No.
It's a bit like the Star Drive section of the Enterprise D. Would you really want to open that up again and take it apart?
No. I've already. No. If, like I said, even opening it up to chase wires and repair. Imagine the lights on the front section where 10 forward is and all that going off. Yeah. I mean, to get to that, you would have to take off quite a lot of the bottom.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
We've got Building with the Boys in saying evening all. Good evening,
hi, Scott.
How are you?
Yeah, long time no see.
Yeah, we haven't seen you around for a while. Then we've got David Hawley who says, "A very good evening, Kevin, Mark. That time of the week again. Let's have a good one." Yes, let's yeah.
Let's go.
It's got really busy on a Sunday night.
It has.
Yeah. Then we've got Ed Hughes in who says, "Evening all. Good evening, Ed. Welcome."
Hi, Ed.
I'm having to read these now, so. And then we've got Chef Hawk who says, "Evening both and chat." So good evening, Chef Hawk. Welcome.
Hi, Chef Hawk.
Just reading it. Ian says, "I've just subscribed to the Shoei F1 and the Red Bull F1 build, and I'm defo going to build these myself." Yes.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We've got Desert Rats 43 who says, "Good evening, guys." Good evening, Desert Rats. Welcome.
Good evening.
Ed says, "I believe it when I see you with tools, stroke parts in handy." And yeah, he's got to do some himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will's Workshop says, "Yep, that's right. Williams Renault."
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't really watching it when Mansell was driving though in F1.
It was around that time anyway, I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And I just remember him being in the Williams. Yeah, Williams Renault. I think it was white.
It was blue and white.
It had that sort of really like a British Airways style, like levy on it.
Well, remember, Senna was driving for Williams when he crashed.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't believe Williams was a top team back then, and look at them now.
Yeah.
It was one of the top teams.
Yeah, they were. They were right at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, David Hawley says, "Yes, Williams." Desert Rat says, "You are right, a Williams." And Ian says, "Williams, Red 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. We've got Andy Caroline who says, "Hi, Mark. Hi, Kev. Hi, all in chat. Hope everyone had a great weekend." Not been bad. It's been cold and wet, but, you know.
It hasn't stopped raining.
Never.
Apart from that, it's been a while.
If they put us on a hose pipe ban in summer, I'm literally going to go crazy at Yorkshire Water.
I saw in the news that in parts of the UK, obviously as a UK as a whole, it hasn't stopped raining in 2026 yet.
Wow.
And I was like, surely it must have stopped. Like, obviously it stopped some parts, but like if you count the whole of the UK as the whole piece, yeah, it's not stopped raining in 2026 yet. That's 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Madness.
Ken Fairclough says, "Lego, do a Williams Red 5 Mansell car."
Nice.
There we go. Mark's Hobby says the Schumacher is 110 issues.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That's not too bad then.
No, that's really 20 packages. So
that's not going to drag on.
No, that's what 8, 9. Well, it'd be 19 months if there is no stoppages.
Don't jinx it. Don't even, yeah. Don't jinx it. Yeah. Ian's put this link in. I'm not too sure what it's for. I think that's something to Ken Fairclough.
It's the Lego Renault. It's for the
Lego Renault.
Yeah.
Ferrari 2000G says the Schumacher Ferrari 2000 model in Italy comes with pit stop equipment, fueler, jacks, Schumacher figure, and also tire blanket warmers, all as gifts. Unfortunately, we don't get any. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it?
Oh, bloody hell. That's a bit of a letdown. What's going on there?
See, it comes with fueler, jacks, Schumacher figure, tire blanket warmers, all as gifts. We get a free slipcase and a poster.
Hang on, I'm going to see if I can Why are you going through? I'll look up, but I'm going to see if I can bring that up.
What? Will's Workshop says, I'm already thinking of a way of removable sections of the 89 to show the turbine engine. That would be cool.
That would be because obviously we've been building it and it's quite detailed and it's quite long at the front, but you won't be able to see it.
Well, that's the thing. It reminds me of the X-Wing engine where you put all them turbines in and you can't see them.
I was surprised at first when the Tumbler didn't have something like that. But it didn't, because obviously there's no way of seeing it afterwards. So they never did that.
I know this sounds crazy, but it would have been better maybe if they designed it a bit more, that the actual turbines in the engine did something and you felt the air come out at the back end.
Yeah, that would be totally different. But it does. The problem is it has a shaft that runs through it, so it does spin. So you do see the movement of it, but it's got a lot of detail on that back section, on that jet. But you literally you cover it up, and I think it has a solid base as well, like the Tumbler. It doesn't have a base that's open,
right?
Because if I remember rightly, on the actual filming, you see the car jump a few times, and it's completely smooth underneath.
What would be good if somebody had a spare sort of turbine casing?
Yeah.
Drop it in some 99.9% IPA, isopropic alcohol.
Yeah.
And see if what they've done the plastic out of is clear plastic like the Enterprise D.
Oh, yeah.
Because then all you'd have to do is remove the silver paint off of it, and you will be able to see inside the engine.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I mean, that's how I did the Arboretum and on all the different bits on the Enterprise D, just dropping it in some isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah.
But it's whether somebody would be willing to take that chance.
Yeah.
Ian's World of Model says, what would be good is if they could make the bike fairing side held on with magnets. Yeah. But if it's anything like the Rossi, all you have to do is look at it and it'd break.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're jinxing it now. Come on.
I'm just waiting for it to happen.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can't find it. When I can find that Schumacher thing, I'll try and get it sorted. But yeah, I can't find it at the minute.
We've got David Bassett in who says, good evening, Mark and Kevin, and all in chat. Good evening, David. Welcome.
Hi, David.
And we've got Alex Builds in who says, hi, Mark. Hi, Kev. Hi, everyone. Hope all is well. Yeah, good. Thank you. David Bassett says, I saw Shuey crash on Hanger Straight at the 1999 British Grand Prix at Silverstone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He used to get very angry if he crashed, Schumacher.
Yeah.
Very, very angry. Desert Rat says they should do a Barry Sheen's bike. Never heard of Barry Sheen's.
Yeah, I'm not. I know super bikes, but I'm not deep into it.
Yeah. Andy Carroll says the reason it has not stopped raining for the whole of 2026 is Kia Starmer crying. Yeah.
Poor old Kia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burgess says Williams have been improving lately, and with the new rule this year, who knows? Yeah, who knows? So
it starts next month, March, isn't it?
It's just sad
Australia.
when you see a team that was so good and was one of the top teams winning the
titles and everything,
titles and everything, to just becoming one of the last teams. It's just a shame.
Yeah, there's a new team.
Ford.
Is it Ford? Is it?
It's Ford. Ford.
Right, I knew that there was a new team starting.
Yeah. So Ford are starting up in this new season.
Yeah.
So, David Hawley says, yeah, down here in Plymouth, it has rained every day this year so far.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it.
Desert Rat says Dalek is 140 issues and the Lancaster is 130 issues.
Yes, yeah. I think we worked out to the Dalek finishes in September 2027.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
still got a lot. It's still got a lot to do though.
That is, yeah. It's so far away. It's not even worth thinking about it yet, really. So.
Yeah. David Hawley says it's raining as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. David Bassett says, also saw Nigel Mansell drive his Williams at Brands Hatch at a special event and also had a visit to the Williams Museum where it was at their old Whitney headquarters.
Cool. I would like to go to the Red Bull one. That's only in Milton Keynes. But I don't know whether, you can just turn up.
That got broken into, didn't it?
I think so, yeah. But yeah, their headquarters is only in Milton Keynes, and I think they've got the Red Bull cars in the lobby. I don't know if you can just turn up. I don't want to just turn up, but I go to Milton Keynes quite a bit, so
yeah, I have to Google it.
Yeah.
Ian says, I saw Mansell crash out at the Donington Grand Prix. Can't remember year, probably 93 or 95.
I was only a little boy back then.
Yeah.
12, 13.
Ferrari 2000 says Schumacher Italy version video link. If you're not a moderator, you can't post links, can you?
No. We'll sort that out somehow.
Yeah, that's on your channel.
Yeah, if you message me either on Facebook or can you still message through YouTube? Years ago, I know you could private message.
I can't remember. I don't think you can anymore.
I don't think you can anymore. But I remember years ago you used to be able to.
Yeah.
But yeah, if some way if you can find it and link it, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah. Will's Workshop says you still won't be able to see the turbine as the front obscures the internals. It's not open at the front.
Yeah, it just doesn't. There's no way of opening the front up to see you. It's got little tiny grid on the engine cowls. But I think it would be too dark to see it. You can't see through it. But you're putting in a lot of work for something you won't see. That
is how we used to feel about the X-Wing.
Yeah, there's been, to be fair, there has been a few builds like that where it's been really detailed and then you just cover it up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I'll read this out anyway. Ian says, the 1999 Shoei crash was on the warm-up lap, I recall. It's like he just didn't have any brakes.
Yeah, well, Senna did that, didn't he, to win the championship? Do you remember he crashed in? I can't remember who he crashed into, but he crashed on purpose because it meant that they wouldn't be able to win. He was top, whether they crashed or not.
Yeah,
I mean, you got to admire him for that.
Ian says Audi has taken over one team.
I saw. So my daughter Holly, she's a massive F1 fan. She was watching something on YouTube. It was where they were doing the tryouts. And there was a new team, and it was in a black car. Their car was all black.
Right.
I can't remember. It was one of the new teams. I can't remember what she said, but it was a new team that was starting up, and their car was completely black.
Right.
So, I don't know, but
Ian says I got it wrong. Cadillac is the new team. My bad, guys.
I think that was the black car that I saw.
Yeah. Burgess says Cadillac.
Yeah.
Mark Hobby says Cadillac. And then Alex Bill says, I get to work at Silverstone quite a lot, right next door to the new Cadillac Formula One team.
Right, okay. That's cool.
Oh, right. Burgess says Ford is joining Red Bull and Audi took over Sauber.
Right. Okay.
There we go. Alex Build says also Audi is a new F1 team this year, I believe. So,
yeah.
Desert Rat says no rain in Grimsby.
No, there's no rain here. But yeah, when you take the UK as a whole, it's not rain. It's not stopped raining for the whole of 2026. So,
Andy Carroll says a good partwork would be the Shoei Gustav or Heavy Gustav, an 80 centimeter. I'm just trying to read that out. Calibre weapon developed by Krupp. I'm not heard of that one.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Ken Fairclough Cadillac is suit. Yeah, I don't watch Formula 1 anymore. David Hawley says, I think what finished it for Williams was the Ayrton Senna thing and the cover-up initially. It did not go down too well with a lot of people.
Well, they don't know whether it was the car, whether he lost consciousness. Like, it's still a mystery to this day. No one knows. All they know is that car was going full speed when it hit the wall.
Yeah.
And they don't know if it was the car. There was a lot of problems with the car, which he brought up.
Mm.
And I think on the day he said that there was problems with the car, and they said, don't worry about it. And obviously there was a little bit of a cover-up about that. But they still don't really know what happened, whether he passed out or anything. They just don't know. It's just a mystery. Because it was I think they were saying it's one of the easiest corners as well.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way you could crash there unless there was something wrong with the car or he passed out. So,
it's one of the things you'll never know.
No.
David Bassett says, Lotus was the team I followed as a small boy with the late Jim Clark and Graham Hill. Kevin, the factory in Milton Keynes was originally Stewart Racing, then Jaguar, before Red Bull.
Cool.
Yeah,
I know it's Red Bull one. I know it's there, but yeah.
Ian says Shuey crashed into Hill in Australia to win.
Yeah.
Will's Workshop says just edited the next super vid. Speaking of hidden details, the 2JZ engine has a clutch. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think that's on the Supra.
Yeah.
And you build the clutch, and then you put obviously the clutch over, the gearbox over it.
Yeah.
Sealing it up forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ed Hughes says you've got to wonder why they include things you can't see in these partworks. Get your money's worth, I guess. Yeah.
Well, they do it with a lot of the plastic models as well. I've seen it with a lot of the plastic models where you do get like a basic engine.
Right.
And then you put the shell over the top. And it's like, well, why did they give us the mold of the engine when we're not seeing it?
Mm.
But I have seen it a few times on some sort of plastic model kits.
Yeah. Ferrari 2000 says, added YouTube link to the Build Facebook group page.
Ah, okay. Give us one sec.
Kevin and Mary say, the grass is so green in Wales with all this rain. Derek Wright said, did Harshett do the Tiger 1 tank? They did, but it was only in Germany. But they did do one years and years ago. That was wooden.
Yeah.
But we never saw the updated version.
No. They did do... Well, there was plans to bring one out, wasn't there?
Stephen Haynes says, think he was on about the Dora railgun mark. Right. Yes.
Right, okay.
And then Andy Carroll says, biggest railway gun, Nazis took 2,000 men to operate it. It was used at Siege of Sevastopol. Ken Fairclough says, 8th of March, new F1 season starts with Australian GP. There we go.
Yeah, I was going to say it's March in Australia.
David Hawley says Arton asked for the steering column to be shortened, and what they did was to cut it and weld it back together. The weld failed, and we all know what happened.
Right.
Ian says you can just walk into the free Mercedes Museum, Brooklands Way Bridge.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I've sent you the link, Mark, to that video.
Hang on.
I've just approved the post. I've sent you a link. So we might be able to show it. What's the Italy version?
I'm just muting it so we don't get copyright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, share screen. Share screen. Share. Right, here we go.
Yeah, this is in Italy.
God, yeah.
Oh, yeah, look, you get him sitting.
Oh,
you get a load of stuff.
There you go.
What's all that about? Why don't we get any of that?
I do not know. Burgess says F1 Bahrain testing starts this Wednesday.
Cool.
Alex Bell says, unfortunately, Kev, no, you can't just walk into one of these F1 teams' headquarters without an appointment. I've tried, LOL. Yeah. David Bassett says, we have Mercedes at Brackley and Williams at Didcot, Red Bull at Milton Keynes, McLaren at Working, and Alpine, formerly Renault, at Easton, Oxfordshire.
Oh, okay.
That's quite a lot, really, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of F1 teams about.
Yeah. Ian says, I thought this was a Partwork evening. It's becoming a Formula 1 fanatic evening, LOL. Well, you've got to, just go.
It has sort of got into that, hasn't it? It's sort of drifted that way. But it's great because
you go with the flow.
Yeah, it flows. Yeah, this channel sort of does that. It sort of we start on one thing and go to another, don't we? We sort of just go off. Yeah, that's the great thing about live is that we can do that.
We do the news, and then it's wherever the chat goes.
That's right. Definitely.
So it's just the way it works.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll have a night of mourning, and then sometimes we'll have a night of craziness.
Yeah. Oh, we have to mention that next week, Mark.
Yeah.
I remember we won't.
Yes.
I won't be here next Sunday. So Mark said that if you like, we could do the Saturday or the Monday, or just have a week off.
Right.
And we thought we would ask you guys on what you would prefer. So would you prefer no live stream next week, or would you prefer Saturday or Monday?
I can't do Monday because I'm helping Horlicks, so it'd have to be the Saturday.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I can do the Saturday. That's fine. So if you'd like us to do it, let us know. Otherwise, we'll just skip next week.
Yeah,
and do it the following week.
Burgess says Williams is in Grove. Ian says, can we steer this to pizzas?
Oh yeah,
intended. Yeah. Ian says Saturday. David Colley says, going to say good night, guys, and all in chat. Cracking stream again, guys. Thank you both. Good night, David.
Cheers, David.
David Bassett says, I've been to Red Bull at Milton Keynes, but for work, had to measure new mezzanine there. Sat in reception with a car on the wall, saw Adrian Newey come out whilst I was waiting to be shown the alterations. Yeah.
Oh, wow, cool.
Dave Matt says, been a great stream. As always, guys. Thank you, Dave Matt. Stephen Haynes says, have the weekend off.
Yeah, it depends. I mean, I don't mind.
Will says, ooh, Valentine's Day of more models. I may have dinner thrown at me.
Oh, I don't subscribe to the old Valentine's thing.
Desert Rat says, the Dalek with lights will be like a custom car, LOL.
It will be, yeah. It's going to be proper Illuminous, that.
Andy Cole says, a live stream with Mark alone wearing a Hello Kitty onesie. Never going to happen. Ian says, night all. See some at 8 p.m. at World of Wayne. So, night, Ian.
Night, Ian.
And Kevin and Mary say, take a day off to spoil the ladies of your lives for Valentine's Day. Right, we'll do it then.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll have a weekend off next weekend then, guys.
Yeah, we'll have next week off. That's fine, and we're back the following week. That is perfect.
Yeah, we'll be back. That's fine. Yeah, I didn't realise it was Valentine's night the day before. Even though me and Julie don't really do anything because we celebrate his wedding anniversary more than we do Valentine's.
Yeah, no, Saturday is Valentine's, but I don't subscribe to Valentine's thing. Kirsty doesn't either.
Yeah. Right.
We don't do any of that sort of stuff. So yeah.
Okay, no problem. Well, we just thought it's a community show, so we'll let you guys decide what you want.
We'll throw it out there and see what you guys say. And the community has spoken, and we're going to have a week off. So
right, I'll just catch up with this chat, and then we'll wind things down. So David Bassett says Shadow Stroke Arrows had their factory in Bletchley. It's a self-storage site now, but has come some of their old cars in reception.
Cool.
Ed Hughes says, take the weekend off and enjoy life. Yeah.
Cheers.
Will's Workshop says, we just do a token gift, but we have an excuse for a good takeaway or nice meal. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll have to get the missus some flowers, 2 bags of self-raising, as always, LOL. And Kevin and Mary says, thinks Kev's happy about that, laughing his head off. And David Bassett said, great F1 chat tonight, guys.
Yeah.
So, thank you, everybody. I know a lot of people are going to be heading over to World of Wayne for his members live stream at 8 p.m. So that's why we're going to start wrapping it up about 10 to now. So people have got time to go get a cold beer or a coffee or a tea or whatever.
Toilet break.
A toilet break, and then they'll have plenty of time to get over to World of Wayne. So, we won't be back here next week, but we'll be back the week after, same time, same back channel. And, David Hawley says, have a break. David Bassett says, as ever, super stream. Brilliant. And Kevin and Mary say, night all, great stream again. So, guys, that's us done for this Sunday. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Been great. Love the comments. If you see anything out there, message me on Kev. We will definitely we'll take you up. David Bash says, see you on the World of Wayne stream, hopefully. And Head You says, okay, great stream as usual. Night, guys. So there we go.
Night, everyone.
So, guys, thank you very much. Just leaves me to say, I've been Mark.
I've been Kev.
And we'll catch you all next week, guys. Bye.
See you, guys.
Bye.